Hi, and welcome to ESL for Math. Today we are going to talk about graphing. Okay, before we look at any data for graphing, I'm going to just start by drawing an actual graph. And there are some words that you need to know when you're drawing a graph. So we have axes, are these lines. And this one we usually call the x-axis. This one we usually call the y-axis. You can also call these the horizontal axis and the vertical axis, but mostly people just say x and y. It's a lot easier, and when you get to algebra, you'll see why we call them x and y. Secondly, we don't actually need to write x-axis and y-axis, but we do need to write the label for what's on the x-axis. So on the x-axis, I'm going to put year. Okay, and then I'm going to make some marks. These are called tick marks. Tick, like a clock goes tick-tock. Tick means just something small. So tick marks are these small little lines. And I'm going to put the years here. 2010, 2011, 2012. Notice that I'm going I'm doing every year. I'm not skipping any years. I'm going one by one by one, and 2014. Okay. And here on the y-axis, I also have to tell you what I'm measuring on the y-axis, and we're actually going to measure the number of students. So I'm going to give you some data about the number of students at different schools. Okay. Now, we're not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instead, we're going to count by 20s this time. So 20, 40, 60, 80, or 100 students. Okay, so here I counted by ones. 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here I counted by 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. You can count by any number that you want. It's fine. You just have to make sure that you are consistent with how you count. In other words, you can't count 20, 40, 41, 42, 43. That wouldn't be consistent. You have to stay consistent in the number that you choose to count by. Alright, so now that we have our axes and we have labeled them, we put some tick marks and we labeled the tick marks, we're actually going to get some data. So let me pull some data over here. And this is the number of students for different years. And look, here's the year 2009, and I forgot to put a 2009 on here, so I'm going to quick add 2009 is going to be this tick mark. Okay, we have 15, 20, 65, and 80. So what we need to do for the year 2009, we find 15 students. So I go 2009, this would be 20, so it's a little lower than 20, and I need to make a dot right there. Then 2010, I have 20 students. I go to the year 2010, I go up to 20, and you have 20 students. Now, notice that there's a skip in the data from 2010 to 2012. So I don't have anything for 2011, that's missing data. Okay, but for 2012, I have 65 students. So 2012, go up till I get to about 65. I kind of have to do some guessing here. Okay, and 2013, I have 80 students. 2013, go up to 80. And I can actually connect these dots with a line if I want. Okay, so this would be number of students at, and I didn't tell you what school this was, but this is going to be at Beautiful New School. Sorry about my pen. Beautiful New School. Okay. And one thing that I want to notice about this graph is that this line is going up. Okay. We usually call this a positive slope. Okay. Slope is like a hill. You know, you have a hill with maybe some trees. right? And the slope are these parts of the hill where the land is going up or down. If it's a positive slope, that means it is going up as you go to the right. So, positive slope. Now very quickly I'm going to show you data that would have a negative slope. So here's a new data set. I have 2009, 10, 11, and 12, and here's the number of students, and this is going to be at Rusty Old School. So the students would rather be enrolled in Beautiful New School rather than Rusty Old School. Okay, we start in 2009 with 99 students, just under 100. 2010, we have 50 students. 2011, 25 students. 2012, only 10 students. We can connect these with a line again. And this is a negative slope. Okay, negative means it is going down as you go to the right, or in this case going down over time. A negative slope, again, slope like a hill. So positive slope means that it's going up, and a negative slope means that it's going down. If you have enjoyed this video, you can go to www.sensibleenglish.com and you will find a lot more Math for ESL videos. Hope to see you there.